Welcome back, everybody.
And hi, Dom.
Hey, John, we saw you in the chat early. Thanks for coming in.
And you're early, dude.
And we saw Emma, you're early, dude, she says. Hey, good to see you. And we have me.
Yeah.
I'm in there as well.
Yeah.
And
Mom.
we have Emma's mom. So welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. Tonight we have a very special interview.
Yeah.
So if you would, take a moment and do something that'll help this interview get shared a little more.
Yeah.
And that is to help others find Emma's channel. Boop your like button. Just boop it. Smash it. Boop it.
I think
I think boop is funnier than smash. Smash is smash. Boop is boop. Boop sounds funnier. All right. Anyway, whatever you guys want to do, hit the like button so we can get the stream shared out some more. We got folks coming in. Hey, Chantal, good to see you again.
Chantal.
Thank you for being here. We got a good interview for you, so sit tight. Bring in the cat and bring in your pets. They're all going to want to watch this one. This is a good one.
Where is Minno?
I don't know where our cat is. We're not worried about it right now.
Yeah, you can cat.
That's okay. Well, we are experimenting a little bit with the lighting. So if we look a little weird, put a comment in there. She said, boop the like button. So there you go. And Ms. Chantal says, hi, Emma. So we're going to give everybody a chance to come in. We know that this is going to be a popular one. So we'll give everybody just a couple minutes. And then we're going to go on and share other stuff. But in the meantime, why don't we talk about your sponsors? All right, so let's do that real quick. And we'll start with Dry Bar. So who is Dry Bar?
I thought you were going to
Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing it again. All right.
when you do it.
We still have to do the voiceover, but yeah, you're going to do that at some point. So anyway, yes, we want to thank Dry Bar for being a sponsor of the Talking Mickey project. And Dry Bar is a place where you ladies, and I'm assuming some gentlemen, can go get their hair done. It's called a blowout. I still don't know exactly what that is, but I'm a guy and I'm a little goofy. So if you want to get your hair done, if you go on to drybar.com, you will find all the information, and the location here in San Antonio is at the Alamo Quarry. And it is a beautiful shop. I've been there with Emma to have her hair done with Emma's mom. That's right. So if you have a special occasion and some other reason you want to get your hair done, great. They don't do cuts, they don't do colors, but they do something called blowouts, and they're really good at it. So drybar.com and Drybar at the Alamo Quarry in San Antonio. And Storybook Trips by Bridget Langford. Storybook Trips is it's by Bridget especially, right? Ms. Bridget is our authorized Disney travel planner. She does all of our trips. She did our trips to Disneyland. She's done our trips to Disney World, and she's doing our trip for Disney World later on this year. She is awesome. She knows a ton about it. She just got back from Disney World, and I think she's going back again probably before we go with her later this year. So she's there quite a bit, always getting updated and trained. And with all the new things happening at Disney World, don't fret. Give Bridget a call. Let her plan the trip, and it'll make life easy for you. That's what she does for us. So thank you, Bridget. And then also Beyond Disability Texas is a podcast that is hosted by Melissa, which is Emma's mom. And we've got a bunch of older episodes out there right now, and we're hoping to get some new ones going. These are resources for special needs families, and Melissa has interviewed agency representatives, governmental agencies, nonprofit organizations, as well as other family members and caregivers, just to hear stories and find out what information is out there, what resources are available for families with special needs, children, and adults. So check it out. It's at beyonddisabilitytexas.com and on Apple and Google Podcasts. So we are back. That was it. We're done. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah, not really.
Oh, well, thank you, everybody. We'll see y'all. Oh, wait, no, we're not done with the whole show, are we? Oh, so what's coming up next? What are we doing now? I think it's probably time. What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to share the interview? So who is it? Quick intro. Who is it?
The interview today, everyone, is Mr. Lou Mongello from WDW Radio.
That's right.
He's the original blogger, podcaster
about Disney.
About Disney. I thought he did another one.
Well, he's been doing it since 2005, but I don't want to give away too much. He talks about that in the interview, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you love Disney, the fan community, you're going to want to see this. Yeah. Oh, and before we get started, I have one of WDW Radio's shirts. It says, choose the good, look on the positive side. And Emma is going to stand up real quick so you can see it. Oh, there you go. Can you see it? She has a shirt called WDW Radio Nation because she is a supporter. Let me pull her back over. She is a supporter of WDW Radio. So she has a WDW Radio Nation shirt on tonight. So we got those after we did the interview with Lou because we want to support what he's doing. And we enjoy them. They're really good quality shirts. And they're pretty. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Okay, we just did. Show us your shirts.
We did, Mom.
Good deal. All right. Well, I think it is time to share the interview. So let's go. 1, 2, bippity boppity.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to another
episode of
Talking Mickey Project.
Talking Mickey Project. And tonight we have a very special guest. Who's your special guest?
Tonight's special guest is Mr. Lou Mongello from WDW Radio. Whoa!
That's right. Air clap. I mean, not air claps. ASL claps, right?
I think it's silent clapping.
Silent clapping. That's right. Emma knows sign language. So occasionally we'll see some of that on the show, huh? Yeah. But I think we're probably ready. So without further ado, you want to say, how did we do it last time? Bippity boppity. And there he is. So welcome. Thank you very much for doing this. This is awesome.
No, thank you. It's so good to see you guys again. It's been so long.
It has been a long time. We met so many years ago. We were living in South Carolina, so we got to Disney a lot more frequently. We've only been once in the last 5 years. So it is like a drought. Emma's been a total, I think, of like 25 times. So we got some room to catch up.
I think it's 22 now.
I think it was probably more than that. But we did get to Disney.
Now you have to come even more to do research for the show. So.
I think that's a really good idea. We did get to Disneyland for the first time in 2019. So that was amazing. We'd never experienced that. Emma planned the trip. We got to do a whole day. She skipped a day in the parks, Lou, so that she could go to Walt's grave, to the
barn and
the barn and the Carolwood, right, Pacific.
The
carousel and the Tam O'Shanter. Yeah. So we spent a day doing all of that, and that's what she wanted to do instead of go to the park one day. So she's a fan.
That is an awesome way to spend the day. Walt would be proud of that.
She is a fan, that's for sure. And she loves all the history stuff, so that's awesome too. All right, well, we have a bunch of questions, and we have them all on little pop-ups here, so Emma can read them, and it'll be easier for people to follow along. So is that okay? You ready to get started?
I think I am.
Okay.
We'll find out after the question.
We'll find out. And Emma wanted to have the blue background in honor of your blue background.
Oh, thank you. We match.
We're matching.
All right. So here we go. This is question number 1. Em? Take a deep breath. You're okay.
I know. I'm excited.
He's excited.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What inspired you to start WDW Radio?
So I'm going to give you the honest answer, Emma. What inspired me to start WDW Radio was the fact that I stink at typing. And that's actually really true because it's somewhat true. I do stink at typing. And back in 2005, when I first heard about this brand new technology called podcasting, I literally went to askjeeves.com to look it up and find out what it was. But really, I knew that the spoken word was way more powerful than anything that I could type in a blog post or even in a book. And not knowing if anybody would listen, I wanted to be able to share my feelings about Disney that way. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that I stink at typing, so it was a lot easier for me to talk.
Yeah, we had a blog for a while back in 2010.
I feel kitty foodie, right?
Yeah, and then we started the podcast, and that was a lot more fun to do.
Yeah.
Beyond the wiggle roll.
But yours was always very engaging because you had that starting in with the radio tuning, and it was always picking up what am I going to hear, what's coming next. So I'm sure it grabbed an audience pretty quick.
Like a movie.
But yeah, exactly, huh? All righty. Are you ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to question number 2.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
You have to look up and talk. It's okay.
My giggle alert going off now.
Your what?
My giggle alert.
Your giggle alert. Yeah, no, you're okay. You're good.
I'm looking. Oh.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Mr. Lou.
Well, you've got to read the question, so look at the question. Number 2.
Brother?
Yep.
Am I on it?
Oh, read the question, Emma.
Okay. How long have you been hosting your show?
So believe it or not, I started in 2005. So it's like 16 and a half years. It was like April in 2005 when I first started, which is crazy when I think back how long it's been.
In the Emma years, you were 7.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. It's been a while. That was early in the podcasting, that's for sure. I mean, there were podcasters out there, but it wasn't nearly what it is now. So that was an early adoption, I guess, of the medium there.
Yeah, like I said, it was it was really just a few months old till when it started to be out and be accessible. I was literally like, you had to hand code your fee. Like, I don't want to sound like an old man, but it was a very
uphill both ways.
You had to in the snow. We had the podcast in the snow with no shoes.
Oh goodness, that's the truth. Now it's so much easier. What?
You got cookie.
Okay, don't worry about that.
I can't look at that.
It's okay. All right, you ready for number 3?
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
Are you a Disney collector?
So, look at my background.
Got a couple things.
This is actually better than it used to be. When everything shut down during the pandemic, I used to have cubes, like all kinds of cubes or all kinds of collectibles in it. And I tried to pare down a little bit. I never thought of myself as a collector per se, but I have sort of been collecting since I was a kid. I still have things that my parents bought me from our first trip to Walt Disney World in 1971. I have an e-ticket on framed on my wall, and my original Star Wars Han Solo blaster from 1977. So I've tried to keep in my collection things that have meaning for me. They don't necessarily have to be the most valuable in dollars and cents. I sold those on eBay already.
We could have bought one for all we know. We've got a few things from eBay recently.
Yeah. So,
but
but everything that's here means something to me.
Emma is what? You're a relatively new collector, I guess, in the last couple of years. But she has a big fan base fan affinity, I guess, for Haunted Mansion. And what else? Anything? There's a couple things up there more behind me, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she's got a couple little replicas and some pop figures and stuff like that. But do you see what I see behind Mr. Lou there? What's on that? What is that? Can you tell what that is?
That is the back thing that you see in the Haunted Mansion when you're walking through the cube.
That's right. Well, the stanchions. Yeah, that's
Is that
cool.
a lifelike?
Is that a what?
Is that like a life?
Replica?
Yes.
Or is that a real one?
I can neither confirm nor deny what it is, or
We'll move on to number
I'm just
4.
gonna say it was a gift. It was a gift. That's all.
Oh.
We'll move on to number 4. Okay. All right.
Also,
We used to watch your live stream, so this is one of the questions that we saw back when it was Facebook. So go ahead.
what made you decide to start doing live streams years ago?
And not just the podcast, right?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it's really the same thing. So back in 2007, when live streaming was just being introduced in sort of the consumer market, right, where the everyday person can do it, I thought there was a great opportunity, because when we create content, whether we write a book or we do a podcast or write an article, we produce that thing and then we put it out there and then we wait, right? And then we sort of wait for the feedback. We wait for the download. We wait for somebody to email you or respond now on social. But live, you get that immediate feedback from people. More
Like people
importantly, yeah, it's the conversation. Like it's this. It's the ability to do this, that have that live, unscripted, non-produced, just conversation with people. And I'll tell you a quick story. I literally remember the very first night I ever went live. I told my wife at dinner, I said, listen, I'm going to try this new live streaming thing. It was on a platform called Ustream. Facebook wasn't even a thing
I remember
back
that.
then, right? And I said, look, nobody's going to watch. I'm going to be on for like 10 minutes and I'll come back upstairs. 6 hours later, she came downstairs. She goes, I can hear you through the air conditioning ducts. Who are you talking to? I said, I don't know. There's like these people and they're watching on the computer. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, and that's the beauty. Like,
yeah,
I don't do like a news show where I'm reporting things and just broadcasting. It really is a conversation.
Well, the one I remember watching recently was when y'all were talking about the Disney Wish, and you were sitting. I think it was at the. I can't remember. We've not been there. Yes, and at the Grand Floridian. Yeah, and y'all look like I think y'all had just gotten together for the first time after all this, and it looked like so much fun, and you felt like you were part of that conversation by just watching. Yeah, even if you weren't commenting, it was neat to be there
That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Emma and Kevin, like with everything I do, whether it's the podcast or video, I want you, my friend who's listening, to feel like you're sitting there with us, being involved in it.
There you go.
Like a story, like conversation.
Like a conversation. You got it.
Just like this, just like we're doing now.
Exactly. Good deal. All right. You ready for number 5?
Well,
all right. We only have, I think, 106 questions.
Oh, excellent.
So we're in good shape.
I have plenty of snacks. I'm good to go. Yeah.
All right. So, yes, number 5.
You got 115.
I was making a joke.
Oh.
It's not that many.
She got nervous.
No,
she got nervous. All right. Read number 5.
Well, when did you realize that Disney was going to be your full-time job?
That's a great question, because I never really planned it to be my full-time job, right? I used to be a lawyer and I had a computer business on the side, and I had my book and my podcast and my website. And I never intended for it to become a business, let alone a career. But as I started to spend more time doing it and enjoying it way more than I did practicing law, at one point I just had to take a chance and see if I could make the podcast work. Very much a leap of faith. I quit my job. I sold my house. I moved to Florida to give it a shot. And thankfully, it worked out okay.
How long was that after you started the podcast?
So I started my first book came out in 2004. I started podcasting in 2005. I left my job about 2007 or so, and I moved to Florida in 2000. And I was doing it full time in Jersey for a little while, and then moved to Florida about 2008.
I want to ask Emma a trivia question. Do you remember what Mr. Liu's first book was about? I gave you a hint in the question, if I remember correctly.
Disney.
Well, of course it was Disney.
Well, she's right.
It was Disney trivia, if I remember, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Disney trivia. And Emma started doing this back during the pandemic thing back in September, maybe October. We're doing Disney Trivia Live for her friends.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
And that kind of came. So I didn't know if you knew that, but that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. All right. You'll go to number 6?
Yeah.
All right. Here we are.
What did your family think when
supposed to say when you. Yes.
Time.
That was my typing mistake.
So thankfully, my family was very encouraging. I would not, don't tell them I said this, but I would not be here if it wasn't for my wife and my kids and my late parents. I wouldn't be without their support. Now, my friends, who aren't my friends anymore, thought I was crazy. Like literally, when I said I was moving to Florida, they said, "You'll be back here in 6 months."
Oh.
See, and you proved them wrong, huh?
So,
I think it's always a good question to ask stuff like that because when you think about it, there are Disney people, and it seems like there are non-Disney people, and the Disney people completely get it. I think, or at least. No, I'm talking about people that are Disney fans, right? You would understand why you'd want to be.
I know, but you said non-Disney.
Oh, you mean like the Universal people? I don't know. There's probably more than just Universal people.
Are there Universal people? Are there Universal?
I don't know. Those other people. But anyway, yeah. So it's just really cute. And it's a good question because one of the things that when we talk to fans and not fans, friends, family about Emma doing this, they're like, well, Disney, are there that many people that like Disney that will do? And it's like, yeah, there are. And even in Emma's community, in the disability special needs community, there's a lot of Disney fans. So she's done really well in terms of meeting new people that way. And I think that's been a great benefit. And that's one of the reasons we wanted her to, and have encouraged her to do it, because it helps her build her skills, but also meet people that she wouldn't have otherwise. So.
Well, and that's one of the things I like about Disney. I love about Disney is the fact that it's a place where not only is everybody welcome, but is so very accommodating too. So I love that. And I love that you're doing this. I think this is such a neat idea.
Well, and here comes the follow-up question. You ready? I think we might have timed that one well. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
You read these before. You know what they are. And you wrote a lot of them. So
what
go ahead.
was the Disney fan community like back in the early days?
So it's really interesting. And this is how, Emma, I'm going to prove to you what an old man I am. Because when I first started, there was no social media. Like, it just didn't exist. Those two words were never put together. There were online bulletin. Like, I had a bulletin board, a discussion board, like on my site that had a lot of people, it was like a message board.
Mm-hmm.
But even before that, like as a kid, I was always a computer nerd. And I remember like when I got my first computer and my first modem, and there used to be like bulletin board systems, like no graphics, just these text bulletin board systems. And
I remember those.
yeah. So, and it was really interesting, Kevin, because it was those very early days that I realized I wasn't alone, that I was not the only somewhat adult sitting in his basement that loved and thought about Disney as much as I did.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful because it made you feel like even if you didn't have friends in your community, in your family, at your job or wherever that maybe didn't love Disney as much as you do, there was somebody else out there that got it. You understand, like that they get it and they understand the way that you feel about this thing in that place. So it was very interesting. It was encouraging because I knew that I was talking about something that other people enjoyed as much as I did.
I've only recently, literally today, Brought some
Really
things
recently.
really recently. Now I have a couple things at the office, but after last year, we worked from home most of last year, and we went back to the office back in February. And with doing this with Emma, and her mom does it with her sometimes also, but it's kind of encouraged me to go, you know what? I enjoy this, and the heck with it.
Yep.
So I've got some posters, some Epcot posters that I brought to the office today, and I was like, I'm going to hang them up. And if people have a question, they can just, whatever. I'll tell you the history, because to me, that's the thing. It's like, it's not about necessarily the characters of the movies. It may be, but there's a lot of history. There's a lot of engineering. There's a lot of any angle you want to take. There's interest here, to me, anyway.
They
And it's
are
about the way
her-
Disney makes you feel, right? It's what Disney.
Oh
makes
yeah,
you- yeah.
exactly. What were you gonna say?
The programs are Communicore with a small robot.
Oh, Communicore with Smart One. That was one of the posters.
Oh, wow.
Right?
We quickly take it to a reader, but that didn't work out too well.
Right. But I got that one. I got Horizons. I got Spaceship Earth, and Imagination with Figment on it.
Not the original kind with Dreamfinder.
No, it does have Dreamfinder on it. Yes, it does. So it's probably the original one. Yeah. Now, it's not an original poster, but it's a reproduction type thing.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's like there are Disney adults out there now that we probably didn't know about years ago.
Yeah. But we're all still kids at heart, right?
That's right. That's why we enjoy it. We've got our next trip hopefully coming up in December to be there close to Christmas for the first time. So that'll be cool.
And
All right.
We'll have to say hi again in person.
There you go. That would be cool. Huh? All right. So you want to move on to number 8? And number 8 is just a little bit of a follow-up, huh?
Yeah.
Because of everything last year and all. So, all right, your turn.
How has the Disney factory changed over the years, especially over the last year?
So it's obviously grown, and it is afforded more people the opportunity, like I said, to meet other Disney fans, not just in their hometown, but from around the world. I think it's been very empowering because the technology has made it accessible for anybody to start a blog, to start a podcast, to literally have a voice in the community, which I think, look, I'm a podcaster that I think that believes the more Disney podcasts, the better, like I think it's, I think it's a wonderful thing as opposed to a bad thing. With some of that and with social media and with a little bit of anonymity, Twitter, I'm looking at you, sometimes not everybody is as nice or as positive as I might like them to be, but you ignore those people, and as the sign above me, I'm gonna get good at this one day.
There it is.
I choose the good. Like I choose to focus on the good stuff, and I avoid the negative. I'm a very drama-free person. So
well, one of the things that I'll tell this, because I don't know that you would, but one of the concerns that Emma has about doing this is that she's concerned that she's going to get negative comments. Now, she's got 40 something videos on YouTube, I think, various different things. I was going to say, but she's yet to get a negative comment. She still hasn't gotten one. But I keep telling her it's going to happen. Just relax. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
You look at the good stuff. You keep on doing what you want to do and what you enjoy and meeting people, and don't be discouraged.
And if you don't mind some unsolicited advice that I will pass on from what people have told and taught me over the years, because it's hard, right? Because you can have 100 wonderful positive comments, but we're human, and it's the negative one. Even if the person's an idiot, like it stings and it hurts and it makes you sad. I'm going to tell you a couple of things, Emma, and you got to keep this in mind. That when you start getting haters, it means you're doing something right. Right? It means you're doing something right when you start. So as soon as you get that first hate, be like, yeah, good. Now I know I'm on the right path. Right. And more importantly, you have to ignore it. Right. And sometimes, especially if people are being knuckleheads, you ignore the idiots out there and focus on the people that love you and respect you and pay attention and say nice things about you. And if you ignore them long enough, they'll go away. Do not, if you As soon as you start responding to them, you give them more ammunition, and if you don't, they'll move on somewhere else.
And you just keep on going forward.
Keep on doing your thing. Don't let anybody discourage you.
Oh, that
Okay.
kind of happened on the Xbox one time.
Oh,
Off topic.
Oh, well, she plays Xbox Live. So you had somebody say something negative once, and you just kept on going. Well, good.
It was on Minecraft.
She's a big Minecraft player
comment section on a post.
Okay.
But now go topic. Now we're getting back on topic.
Okay, now we're back on.
Add a way to focus us, Emma.
Oh my goodness, Emma is usually all over the place when we do these, but we're learning. We had a goal on our last trivia to do 45 minutes, so it didn't go too long, and we were at 43 minutes and 20 something seconds, or 44 minutes. We were there. All right, number 9.
Number 9.
What? You nervous again?
No, I'm saying number 9 in a cute way.
Okay, you're saying number 9 in a cute way. I'm not sure what that means, but go ahead. Be cute on number 9.
Number 9.
You come on, read the question.
The giggles.
Yeah, it'll work.
All right.
We got rid of our belief.
Oh, we have it, but we're going to keep on.
Right.
We're going to keep on moving forward.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now.
Don't say 9 again. Just read the question. We're all growing old here. Can you please move on?
Okay. Number 9. You do a lot of work with nonprofit organizations.
Right.
Which one do you support and why? Oh, wait, am I on there?
That's okay. That's okay.
So I love this question, and I will tell you that the charity work that I do is the most important part of what I do. Very quick story. When I started writing my first trivia book in 2003, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and we lived in New Jersey, and 5 days a week, I would drive him into Sloan Kettering Hospital in New York for treatment. And when we would go to his floor, we would have to pass the pediatric cancer ward. And it really, it struck me a lot. And as I was writing my first book, and I literally wrote a lot of my first book in the waiting room of that hospital. And I said, I want to do something to help those kids enjoy some of the magic that we get to experience. And I said, donating it to research is great, but it's not going to help those kids that are sitting in there right now. And I knew I wanted to work with a wish granting organizations so that they could get out of that hospital and get to enjoy the place that we loved. I started working initially with Starbright Foundation, soon moved over to Make-A-Wish. And I need to be super clear that this is not about me. It is about the community and the WDW Radio family, because collectively they, through auctions and running team and donations, we as a community have raised more than $450,000 for Make-A-Wish. Wow. And more importantly, over the last few years, during marathon weekends, when we have hundreds of people from around the world as part of the running team there to run the marathon, oftentimes we get to meet one of our Wish families, and it is an incredibly emotional and rewarding experience, not just for me, but for everybody there, because they get to see the result of the work that they've done. And more importantly, the family and that child gets to see the people who are behind making that trip happen. So it is it's a gift to be able to do that and share that and be a part of it.
We're hoping, we've talked a little bit about trying to connect with the Make-A-Wish of Central and South Texas. I think it's a combined organization regionally here. And that would be cool if you could talk to someone there, interview somebody there, talk about what they do, right? Because we've talked about finding ways to help. And there's a school that Emma goes to here in town that she wants to help as well.
Called Fact Institute.
The Fact Institute, that's right. And we've also talked about Make-A-Wish. So that was one of those things. It's like, that's a story. See, you can be inspired by that, right?
And I will tell you that it's been incredible. We talk about community and all the years, the outpouring of support from people who, sometimes either didn't have a connection to it or didn't know, but having that Disney connection to Make-A-Wish, the generosity and the effort have just been remarkable.
That's cool.
There's a lot of really good people out there who I'm sure would be happy to help.
Well, we'll do that. All right.
And I'm happy to help you any way that I can too.
Is that cool? Well, thank you very much. All right. We're moving on to number 10.
Number 10.
10 doesn't give you the giggles, thankfully.
I know.
All right. Number 10.
What are some of your best memories of doing your show?
Wow, that's a great question. Because I have so many good memories. I've gotten to do and see and meet so many amazing people and so many places. I wouldn't even know where to start. Some of my best friends I've met because of the show. I have been able to interview people in the Disney world whose work I've admired and loved, from Julie Andrews to Richard Sherman to Kevin Feige. And, as a Disney fan first, it's mind-blowing to be able to have that experience. Look, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't stink doing what I do. I used to argue in court all day. Now I get to go on cruises, and I get to go to Japan, and I get to go to Disneyland. So
nothing wrong with that.
Really, really blessed to do. But my best memories are from the people that I've met and the things that I've been able to do, both individually and especially with my family.
Isn't that cool? I remember, and his name is slipping my mind because I'm thinking of it, of course, and it went away.
Is it longer?
No. I was thinking of, there was an interview years ago that I listened to it. For some reason, it stuck with me. It was, who's the singer at Cosmic Rays?
Oh, Cal David from he does the voice of Cosmic Ray. Yeah,
that I remember listening to that, and the person saying he had no idea what it was going to be going toward when he did the recording, and then it showed up there, and it's like, that is just the coolest story, because look how many people connected to that, and he didn't yet at the beginning know where it was going. It's just really kind of cool, huh? People have all these different connections to Disney. So anyway, that was a weird one. All right, number 11. Okay.
How did you become a speaker? Do you like to teach?
So it really happened by accident. When I started podcasting, and admittedly, I had no idea what I was doing. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm still faking it, but I wanted to learn everything I could. So I was going to conferences just to be a sponge, to hear other people and talk to other people. And as I started going, people would ask me a little bit about my story, and they said, wow, like the whole lawyer to Disney podcast thing is really interesting. You should be up on stage. Excuse me. So one person gave me the opportunity, and, one opportunity leads to another. And so to answer your question, I love to be able to teach, because I feel like I'm very fortunate doing what I do. And I want other people to feel the way I do about what they do for a living. So I want to help them turn that thing that they enjoy into the thing that maybe they can do as a career. I want to help students who might think that, they just have to go get a job and then they can do the thing that they love on weekends. I want to show them that there's a way to find that thing that you're passionate about and do it as a career.
See? I've talked to you about that. Yeah. So I think it starts with doing things like this that you enjoy to do, right? and you meet new people. And I can tell you, Emma at her school, she taught on her birthday. She taught her class how to sign "Happy Birthday" in American Sign Language. Remember that?
Wow.
And I was there,
We
and
have a video.
well, yeah, we don't have it available. That's okay. We do have a
I
video.
have it on my phone.
Okay, we're not going to do that right now. It's not about you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a story real quick. All right. But anyway, what surprised me so much about Emma is how good she was at teaching. She was extremely patient. She addressed, it was probably, how many students were there? Maybe 8 or 10?
I think so.
Something like that. She addressed them individually and then with the different challenges they have, and connected with them and said their names and repeated it and said, okay, now I'm going to show you and then we're going to do it together. And I looked at her and I'm like, when did you learn how to do this? But she absorbed so much. And I encourage her that way too, to go out and to learn to teach. And we've actually talked to her about learning a lot more about American Sign Language and maybe being able to do that in the future and maybe incorporate it into your live streams because you're good at it.
Yeah.
That's great.
So,
And I'll tell you something, Emma, you should really be proud of that because speaking in front of other people is the hardest and scariest thing. Like everybody says the same thing. Getting up in front of other people is one of the scariest things. So I give you a lot of credit for doing that.
and you did it, and it was like I didn't know who I was watching. You did it so well. I mean, I had never seen you do that before. You did a great job. So.
Well, I have sang in front of people before on stage.
Oh yes, she was the spokesperson for prom this year. She got up and welcomed everybody. She has no stage fright. I mean, she really doesn't seem to ever have stage fright.
Good.
This person,
That is
just
a gift.
child.
That
But
is a
yeah,
gift.
that's awesome. All right, you ready to move on?
Well,
All right.
number 12, right?
Yeah, the next 3 questions. We only have 4 more. This including this one. We have a total of 15.
Well,
And the next, this one and the next 2 are kind of preference. What do you like best kind of questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, your turn.
well. Number 12. If you could have only one visit to a Disney park in the future, which one would it be?
This one is the easiest question that you've asked me because I love Tokyo Disney Sea. It is the most amazing park in the world. Walt Disney World is my home, but Tokyo Disney Sea is just on a whole nother level.
See, I was thinking that he was going to say Disneyland, but which one do you think he was going to say?
Tokyo Disneyland?
You did.
These are not owned by Disney.
Right. It's right. It's owned by Oriental Land Company.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, that Emma has an affinity too for things Japanese. She's a Pokemon fan. I mean, you name it. She's a Coca-Cola person, and she's got a T-shirt with Coca-Cola written in Japanese. She's got an interest in a lot of different things, and one day we'd love to take her there. I think that would be amazing. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a cool answer.
We have a lot in common. I love Tokyo and Japanese culture as well. So
that's pretty cool. And she loves sushi. She's a big
eel
eater. She loves eel.
Yeah. Wow. I want to give you a big hug right now. I love eel. Not a lot of people like eel.
No,
and
it's
it's called unagi.
She's a very strong flavor, but she loves it. She loves it. That's the only thing she'll get when we go, right? Yeah, that's it. All right. Number 13.
If you could live at one Disney hotel or resort, which one would it be?
Wow,
Like,
I've never been asked
forever.
that question.
Live in one place forever. Which one would it be?
See, now I'm going to say the Hotel Miracosta at Tokyo Disney Sea. It's literally in the park. It's beautiful. It's not do I have to pay for it or am I going to live there for free? Because that's an important question I need to ask.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the big one? The big hotel that you see when you're going in?
Yeah.
I thought that was at Disneyland Paris.
No, there's one at Disney Sea, and it's an Italian kind of themed port.
Oh,
And yeah, we just recently saw a video of the tour, this big giant atrium kind of thing with the compass points and different things that are inside. Yeah, we hadn't seen that before, but that's pretty cool.
I think that's based on the local, the community, the members of the local fee. I think that's what it's called.
I don't know. We'll have
Look
to see.
up all Candice if all of y'all are confused.
Okay.
Yeah, more
Emma watches
detail.
every documentary she can find from YouTube
Nice.
to Disney Plus. All right. So that's pretty cool. Which one would you live at, by the way?
I said earlier, the castle.
I didn't hear it. Which one? The castle. That's not a resort.
I know, but they were really going to put a apartment.
Well, it has
For
a suite in
what?
it, but that's not a resort. So you got to pick a resort.
Oh,
So which one?
the new Star Wars one.
The new.
Oh, that's
She hasn't seen it yet, but that's where she's going to live.
That is a great answer, Emma.
Disney or any customer who are going to be working there in the future, we tell them that add the function for going to make noise while they're either in the bus tunnel or at the new Star Wars hotel.
To make noise?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean to where they interact?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I bet you they will interact at the
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet they will. Yeah, I think our favorite resort to visit, I think, is Animal Kingdom Lodge. At least it has been over the years.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, you ready? Number 14.
If you could build one Disney attraction in your backyard,
That would be cool.
you would do it every day, which one would it be?
Wow, that is good. Wow. I'm gonna say Mystic Manor from Hong Kong Disneyland.
We've seen a lot of videos about that one.
It's it may be like dollar for dollar the best Disney attraction anywhere, and that includes Pirates in Shanghai. It includes Tron. It includes Rise of the Resistance.
Wow.
It's really, really, and it's beautiful music, and the little characters it's really, really, yeah, I love it.
So that there's Easter eggs to the craft attraction.
Oh, there's Easter eggs in there? I'll bet there are.
Yeah.
Which one would you build in your backyard?
The client magic where I hear Paul Frees voice over again.
And I want to mention, she has a thing about Paul Frees. And she loves.
I know he was probably married back when he was alive.
I'm sure he was married, yes. But he's also passed away. But yes, she has found a lot of stuff that he's done. And that, I think this yesterday or day before, they restarted the stretching room.
Yeah,
pre-show.
thank you. I think it was from the cricket.
Well, hopefully we will be able to go and
But
actually
we
hear
have
it again.
the backpack, remember?
That's okay. You can still do that if you need to, if you want to. Okay. She does the Daz Pass a lot. So when we've done it. So I think they'd still let you go in the queue if you wanted to, right, for that. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, that probably Haunted Mansion for you, huh?
So yay, so Disney doesn't have to use that extra entrance anymore at Disneyland.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Disneyland had that back entrance they were using. And they may still be at this point. I don't know.
But yeah, Disney had to do something for the Disney had to do it something for the elevator.
Yeah, but they might be using it again now. I'm not sure. Probably so. All righty. I think this is the last question. And this is one that you've sort of touched on already.
Yeah.
But we can bring that one. We can bring that one up. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Last question.
What advice could you give to me as a new Disney YouTuber?
So, I could give you a lot of advice. I don't know if any of it's good, but I'll tell you what I think would help you. One, most importantly, Emma, you talk about the things that you enjoy and you love, and you will find people that love similar things and that's going to be your audience. And don't look at them as viewers or listeners or comment. Treat those people like they are your friends, because that's how they look at you, right? They look at you for advice. They look at you for your opinions about things.
Yeah.
That's how you build community, and that's how you build relationships and friendships and a community that will grow. And don't worry about the numbers, right? Don't worry about how many people are watching. You just focus on the people that are there and pay attention to them and respond to all their comments. I think that really is the most important. We talked about ignoring the haters and things like that, and be consistent. It's really important to try and be as consistent as you can, because we're creatures of habit. We love to know that the show comes out on Monday, or you're going to go live every Wednesday, whatever it is.
Right.
So try and be consistent. You don't have to be perfect. Just do the things that you love.
So keep your schedule. Talk about what you enjoy talking about, right? And treat people like they're your friends, because they are. You can do that. Okay.
It's easy.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
That is great advice. All right. Well, that is all of the formal questions. Did you have any other follow-up questions or any other thoughts?
I actually have questions for you. I have about 400. I have about 400 questions here that I wrote down. I want to go through. How much time do we have tonight? How much time? No, I have all right. I have a question for you, Emma. This is a serious. This is. I'm putting my serious face on. This is my serious lawyer face on. Emma, the next time you visit Walt Disney World, where are we going to eat next? We're going to get together again. We had was it lunch or breakfast at Kona?
I think it was breakfast at the Poly.
Breakfast at the right. So where are we going to go? Where are we going to have another meal, since it's been too long?
Where would you like to meet Mr. Lou for a meal?
Is it going to be sushi?
Is it going to be sushi? It might need to be sushi.
You could go for sushi.
I know there's two Japanese restaurants.
Yeah. Tokyo Dining is the one, I believe, with sushi in the front.
That's the expensive one, though, right?
No, they're probably all around the same, except that one on the bottom. We haven't been to the new one there. That's opened a few years back. And then Kona Cafe has the sushi bar.
I know we only been there.
I think that might be the only two. Are there any other ones that have sushi?
Morimoto has sushi.
Oh, yeah, Disney Springs. That's right. So you have to pick if that's what you want to do. Where would you want to
know a secret? Do you want to know who has really good sushi? Splitsville. I am not kidding. I am not
the bowling place.
Kidding.
The bowling place. We never been there before.
You've never been there.
When there's downtown Disney era.
Yep. That's right, but it's still there.
Wait, was that there when Quaker Island used to be there?
I don't think so.
I
think it's newer than Pleasure Island was.
Yep.
But that's pretty cool. So there's actually at least 4 places that have sushi. Well,
like Splitsville.
She'll pick Splitsville. She will take your advice.
I am counting you to a bowling.
Huh?
I'm counting you to a bowling, Callan.
Oh, she's challenging you to bowling also.
Oh, I stink at bowling.
No.
You're going to kill me.
Look at his face. I think she knows she's going to be good at it. Huh?
Can't we just have sushi instead?
I think that would be awesome. You would love that.
Have unagi.
Oh, I'm sure if they have unagi. Yeah, they probably do. That's right.
You know what? I'll do some research ahead of time. I'll find. Oh, you know where else has the wait? You know what else is really good sushi? Is kimonos at the Swan.
That's the place that your mom and I went to before you were born.
1997, right?
In 1997.
And there you got pictures.
Yes, we have pictures that make us look very old now.
And you still got the 25th birthday cake.
Oh, goodness. I don't know. You're talking about anniversary?
Yeah.
Yes, but we did. Melissa and I went to Kimono. We stayed there for a conference and just happened to find it Yeah, that was there. I remember that.
Really
Wow,
good.
there's more sushi in Walt Disney World than I realized. But she is a big sushi fan, so that might be a good idea.
Well, we will pick a place and we will have sushi next time you're here.
Hello.
That is awesome. Well, thank you very much. I think you need to say thank you. We got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And then maybe we could do
afterward.
Well, I was saying maybe we can do a screenshot or something so we'll have the thumbnail picture without all the questions on there because that kind of muddies up the screen. All right. You want to say hello? What? Hello. Listen to me. You want to say thank you?
All over again.
It's been a long day for me. All right.
Wait a minute. I say hello. You can goodbye.
Oh, now you're gonna get a copyright strike from the Beatles. Don't do that. Melissa's a big Beatles fan. We don't need them. We don't need them monitoring your channel.
All right, copyright.
All right, so it's time to wrap it up. You got to say thank you to everybody that's watching, as well as to Mr. Lou. So go ahead.
Hello. My hand doesn't move.
All right, you're good.
I want to thank you all for watching this Miracle Ice Cream soon.
Right.
I'm always thank you, Mr. Lou, for joining us tonight.
As always, because you join us always. You're still nervous, aren't you?
So am
No,
I.
I'm blushing.
Go ahead.
I'm blushing.
You're blushing. Yeah, you're okay, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you normally wrap up the show?
As always, everyone, thank you all for watching. I am again your host, Emma, of the Copy Mickey Project. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Can we get to 1,000 subscribers before November?
Yeah, that'd be a good
always
one.
the real good one. Night, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, what do y'all think of the interview? Thank you for joining us. This was really fun. Watching it again was fun, too. We had a lot of laughs watching it, just the two of us sitting here. So I hope y'all got a kick out of it, too. This was really cool. And yes, thank you, Rachel's Adventures, for joining the group.
Yeah.
We have a group on Facebook called Differently Abled Disney Fans.
Yeah.
And if you are interested and you are a Disney fan, just go to Facebook and join the group. We would love to have you. And thank you, Rachel's Adventures, for being there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Also,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you, Big Rachel.
You're making Emma's evening. Thank you for that. That's awesome.
You get a heart.
Oh, yes. Yes. You get a heart. Let me find the our heart here. Here. There you go. You get a heart.
Oh.
And I need to work the comments.
Yeah.
John says, that was a great interview. Fun to watch. Great job.
Thank you, John.
She did a really good job. She had fun with it, too. She really, really did. And Emma's mom says, yep, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, everybody.
Yeah. Exactly what I knew.
And Rachel says, I love seeing Emma smile.
That's the best Rachel.
Oh. And she says she's beautiful. I think so, too. She's awesome.
Thank you, Miss Rachel. You're also beautiful, too.
And great job, Emma.
Thank you, Miss Rachel.
So this one was cool, guys. This one was really cool. We hope that this interview is going to be something that you guys can look back on and laugh at.
Yeah.
And that maybe you would share with some family and friends who are also Disney fans who may know who Lou is and all that Lou does, because he does a lot of good for a lot of people. Yeah. And again, that's why I got to choose the good shirt. And Emma is a supporter through WDW Radio Nation. There she is. There she is. Oh, and Grandma says, this has been great, Emma. Thank you, sir, for your kindness to my special granddaughter. That is definitely the case. Mr. Lou was awesome spending a lot of time with us. Yeah. And we did that at the end of the day. We recorded it. So that was all after all day of working. So that was really kind of him to do that.
Wait, that's very good.
There is a microphone here. You always do that like you're whispering. There's a microphone here. All right. So anyway, Oh, this
You
has been
think
fun.
that Saturday is Big Thunder Mountain
Yes.
trivia?
Yes. And Emma, why don't you say that one more time and I'll put it up on the screen.
Guys, mark your calendar for next Saturday. July
17th.
Okay. July 17th for Big Thunder Challenge, which is Disney Trivia Live.
That's right. We're going to be doing Big Thunder Challenge, Disney Trivia Live, all about Big Thunder Mountain, wherever it may be, whether that is in Disney World, Disneyland Paris. You never know where these questions are going to come from. And Emma is a big fan of Big Thunder. So expect some interesting and somewhat difficult, but also fun questions, right? And just hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. And also just a general reminder, Emma does live streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. every week. They go out on Twitch, Facebook, and here on YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, thank you, everybody, for being here. All right. What do you want to say?
There's also rules in trivia.
Oh.
If anybody is new to that,
we can go over those next week.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Wait until next week, guys.
Yeah, we'll get it next week. But yes, trivia has been a lot of fun. We've done a lot of those. There are a ton of Disney Trivia Live videos. All you have to do is go to talkingmickey.com or go to youtube.com/talkingmickeyproject, and you will find the history of dozens of Disney Trivia Live videos that Emma started doing last year.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Emma is coming up on a 1-year anniversary in October. So she's been doing this for over 9 months now. So she's gotten pretty good at it. And some of these questions from back then, I bet, would still challenge you. So go look at the old videos. There again, all of them are at her new website, talkingmickey.com. You can go check it out. It's fresh off the press. All the videos were uploaded today. And it's got all the links that you need to find the Facebook group and the podcast feeds and everything else that Emma does. Right? Cool?
Wait.
Yes.
Here's a thing.
What is it?
Do people download my videos and save them on a playlist?
They can. They can add them to their own playlist, yes. But we have playlists on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they can all be found that way.
You credit me when you download one of my videos.
Well, they can use them and watch them, and they have a regular standard YouTube license. So that's no big deal, right? That's cool. All right. Cool. Cool. Awesome. I
hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
Malik, thank you very much for being here. Help us with the pronunciation, but that is a cool logo. Malik's Adventures. That's awesome. Or Malik Adventures. And Rachel says, I think Pete McDevitt needs to know about your channel because y'all amazing. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, share it if you would. That would be awesome. And Miss Bridget said, yes, the more the merrier. I'm going to message y'all on Facebook if that's okay. Yep, sure can.
Yeah, okay.
No problem at all. And we are.
Wait a minute. If you're still watching this, make sure to subscribe.
That's right.
Like my video. And share my screen with your family and friends to help grow my channel so I get to 1,000 subscribers before November, because that's when I'll start streaming from the Disney Park on YouTube on a mobile device on the app.
That's right. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers to use the mobile YouTube app to live stream. So Emma has a goal of trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before we go in December. Right?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what that's about. So join Project 1000 and we'll get those subscribers. We know you can do it. And I'm confident that Emma will, because she brightens up a room wherever she is. She's awesome. All righty, guys.
All of y'all.
Well, I think we have run long. We're at over an hour tonight.
Yeah.
So I think, it's probably time to call it a night. You want to thank everybody and go from there.
Wait, I want to see Rachel comment real quick before we sign out.
She says, I will tell you all about Pete. Cool.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
do that. All right, now let's do the sign off for tonight because it's a long video. All right.
Okay. And always, guys, thank you all for watching. Make a like, smash the like button. I like that it's good.
Smash it or boop it or whatever. Just hit the like button. That'll help YouTube know that they should be sharing this video.
Yeah.
All right.
It helps get my channel be more recommended.
That's right.
Onto other users' YouTube thing.
That's right. And I would encourage you to go to, can you grab the ears? Go to one last thing from last week. Okay, we don't need to do that. We are giving away this set of Make-A-Wish ears. Okay, that is enough with the face. Complete official rules to the giveaway, which we are doing through the channel, not associated with Disney or Make-A-Wish or Facebook, just purely for a Talking Mickey project.
Yeah, and it's not sponsored by both of them.
That's right. It's just by the channel.
Yeah.
So you can go to talkingmickey.com, look at the second video, and that's got the video from last Wednesday night, and it shows, and in the description, it talks about, and in the description has all the rules for entering the drawing, the subscription, the giveaway. Listen to
me.
So check it out. Those ears might be yours. So there we go. John says, can't wait for the next show. See y'all soon. Well, thank you, John. Again, thank you for joining tonight. We appreciate it very much. And Emma's mom says the same. Thank you all for watching. Good night, Emma. So again, let's wrap it up.
Oh, we got somebody new.
Elizabeth says, so fun. Thanks. Well, thank you, Elizabeth, for being here.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel.
Yes.
Please.
But let's start with thank you for being here. We appreciate that very much.
Thank you all for also being here, Elizabeth. I also like your name.
That's right. Well, there you go. That's very nice. Very kind. All righty. Wrap it up, please.
Right.
Or we're going to be here all night. All right. So, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Okay. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and share this channel. How we get to 1,000 subscribers before November. I know you all can do it. I believe in all of you.
And until next week.
Until next week, guys, for speaking trivia. Get a real good one. Bye, guys. Kill the up, bro.
Gee.